welcome back to the YouTube channel. We've had a couple busy days working in the chicken houses here lately. Hadn't been able to do much filming since we can't film much in the chicken houses. Eric and Nathan have been working on a driveway project just down the road. So they've got all the trees knocked down, got the stumps up, they've cut the driveway in, and there's one place that crosses over a little bit of a creek. So we've got to put some pipe in. We've got two pieces of pipe that are 5 foot in diameter and 20 feet long. So I'm gonna head over there and try to help them get those put together and put in so we can get dirt pushed around it. Then next we'll start putting down a little bit of geo and put us some gravel down. We're working on this, it's a driveway project where a guy, he's about to start building a house. So gonna see what we can do to get that driveway finished up for him. What you doing there, excavator Eric?
Right? About to put some pipe together, I hope. What do you think? Think it's big enough?
Well, I've seen bigger. Brought to you by Ivory.
I don't know whether to soak it around now because then my hands will be so slick.
You know, I hope this pipe doesn't start rolling.
If it does, that'll make my day.
I'll be in the creek.
Speaking of that,
Got Comedy Man here.
let's try it. You may have to get where he can see you. May start rolling.
Come on, baby, slide it on in.
Come on. Oh, beautiful. Come on. Beautiful. See if it's sealed.
Now the main question, will it stay together to get it down in the ditch?
Slick, baby. It's good. Now if we can get it down in there without popping apart.
Bump it on the end. That's about got it.
Part of this bank right here.
Pipe is just about together. I'm gonna come in here and check on our seam. So this is where it's joined. Got everything sealed up. We still have a little bit of a gap at the bottom. Not much. So we got to get this thing adjusted just a little bit to make sure that all the water goes through it and back out that other end.
It's got a 1 inch gap at the bottom and up inside.
So I'm hanging out in the pipe. We're much better, but not complete. Still got a little bit of a gap. They've asked me just to stay in here while they maneuver. I'm just hoping that a excavator tooth doesn't come through the side. We finished moving the dirt and got the pipe covered up. It looks like a whole different place. We got our water flowing in over here. See, there's our pipe. Putting down some geo, start bringing in some gravel, getting ready to start the driveway. Now that we got the driveway graded and got all the dirt how we want it, got it packed in here good, we're going back and putting out 2 rolls of this geo here before we start bringing in gravel. There's gonna be a house built up there kind of behind that brush pile. So gonna be lots of trucks coming in and out, concrete trucks and all that kind of stuff, heavy weight. So we wanna make sure that this driveway holds up and that the gravel we bring in here doesn't just get pushed down in the mud. So we got this geo. You can see it's going back up the hill. So in the morning, we're gonna start putting some loads of gravel on it, get the driveway ready so that way the construction can start.
We started putting gravel on the driveway this morning. We're putting number 3 stone. You can see how the size kind of varies. Anything from palm, smaller, that all the way down to that size stone, some smaller than that. This is 2 loads. The back spread as good as what we could, and then finished it with the Bobcat. Trying to get enough for good coverage on the geo material. There's the geo underneath, so we've got probably 3 inches total coverage. Some places gonna be a little thinner, some definitely thicker. I'll show you kind of how far 2 loads goes, and we're hauling about 20 tons per load. And this is kind of where I started. Most of this down here was spread just with the Bobcats. Why it's just in the center down there. It's trying to try to spread it as narrow as you can, because naturally as people drive over it, it'll keep pushing it to the outside. So you want to keep it as thick as you can in the center, and over time it'll work out, which we'll go back and with the next load and start here. Start probably right in here and going back there. So I'll try to take another video when he gets back with another load and show you the dumping process and then what we do with the Bobcat.
Eric's on the Bobcat putting the finishing touches on the driveway, just going back, smoothing it out. We finished putting in all the number 3 stone. Got the driveway ready, so should be good to go to start construction. Be a bunch of big trucks coming in and out, so this number 3 stone will be good this winter and into next year to keep those trucks from getting stuck. You can see right here, there's a little bit of crush run mixed in. That number 3 stone is pretty bumpy when you're driving on it, especially if you're driving on a pickup truck. So that crush run just kind of helps soften some of that load, make it a little easier to drive on. Once all the construction is done, probably go back, put some 57 stone or something like that on it to get it when you're ready for cars and the owners to drive in and out. But for right now, for a construction drive, this is kind of what we got. Right down there is where the pipe is. We use the Mini X, put a little bit of rip wrap around it just to keep, if it starts raining a lot, it'll hopefully keep from washing any of that dirt out. But anyway, the driveway's done, so they can start building the house.